to everybody. I'm recording a presentation for the Master Trader course for the 25th of September 2015. And what I'm going to show you is some of the trades that are kicking off, that are happening now. And that's basically today's topic. So let's get started. I'm going to show you some of the opportunities that are currently flashing as we speak. In fact, it already triggered. Yeah, it already triggered. It's not actually. Yeah, it is flashing here still. And it's this one here. Right. Okay, let's go through it. So basically, you have this on the 30-minute chart, 20 pounds on the pound Canadian. So you have few lower highs and lower lows. Then you have big leg here, pushes back. That's a phase 2. Okay, goes again, pulls back, and then here you have a level of support here, and resistance there, and support here again. So here it breaks through the level, right? Break through the level here, pulls back down, it becomes support, and then you're expecting a move here to the upside. Okay, so this is what is currently flashing on the system as we speak. So this is for the 20 pounds. Euro yen, nothing. This is ranging. It's currently, although the EMAs are all pointing up and stuff, but it's currently there is a ceiling here, and there's a level of resistance up here. Okay. So these all short-term 20 pounds on the M30, which is the only one you can do it on. Once you identify a good trend, just get rid of this line. There we go. Like here, for example, you can reduce your target. Okay, so as it is now, stop loss is on a 2-to-1 inverse reward risk ratio. So you're risking 1% to make, well, you're risking 2% here to make 1%. Okay? So it's half. So you're risking double than the target. So it's an inverse reward risk ratio of a 2-to-1. You can alter the settings. Obviously, you have to backtest it first and see whether those settings that you put it in works or not, and then you can start trading them. So you can reduce the target. Excuse me. You can reduce the target significantly. So let's say, for example, you can put a very tight stop, 20 pips, and you can do the opposite. You can go for a well, this is a 2-to-1 positive reward risk ratio, and if you do this is now a 4-to-1 reward to risk. Okay, so the target is 4 times bigger than the stop loss. So here we go. Okay, if you put 100 pips, that's a 5-to-1 reward to risk. Okay. Okay, this is now a, now it changed because I didn't click enter. This is now a even more. Okay. So yeah, 6-to-1 there. Entry, stop loss, and target. That's a 6-to-1 reward to risk. Okay. So out of 5, if you catch 1, you're already laughing. Okay, even if you lose all the other trades. Okay. So you can play with it, test it, back test it, triple test it, and then if it works, then you can start trading it, and then enjoy the profits. Cool. That was the 20 pounds. Let's go on to something else. I've got the Aussie dollar chart here. This is Australian dollar versus US dollar. Is performing as expected. This line is not perfect. Now it's perfect. Okay, that's one leg, another leg, and here it's not touching, and then it touches. So it's 1, 2, 3 touches. This is the selling zone right here. Okay, that's phase 1 and phase 2. High test, high test. So we're looking to go in the direction of the trend. Back down again. Okay, back down again into phase 1. Okay, back down again into phase 1. Entry stop, and then off it goes from there. I covered this one last week, and it's just doing really well. This one here. Okay, let me go into another one. The Canadian. This is the Canadian, which lost the momentum here a little bit. Then they gave a low test, followed by another low test. Okay, and then now it's kicking off back into phase 1 again. So that's another trade that is kicking off. Hence the title of today's video. Next one. This one is kicking off. Okay, it's developing as we speak. So this phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2. That's a ring low here. And the phase 2, beginning of phase 1. So that's what's happening now. It kicked off, and that's running live today. Okay, today is Friday, so I'm not expecting much action today after this time. Okay. What else we have? Let me show you a few interesting things. Let me go back to the Canadian. I'll show you something briefly. Well, there was a level here that got broken. There we go. Got broken. Be up here now. Okay, so that got broken now. Now here, for example, we have a level. This is the weekly. So this could potentially reverse. Okay, back down again. It's hitting the ceiling. It's got a bit more room for it to go. It's hitting a ceiling, so you can expect a big turning point from this point here. Okay. And now let me show you something interesting. This is now the S&P 500. Just before the market is going to open. It's going to open in an hour from now. And the most important line here is this line. You can see here clearly that it has now been broken. So this line has now been broken. Okay. So this has now been broken. So it's now more bearish than bullish. It was bullish, then ranging, then bearish. It got trapped in here, and now it broke through this little mess here. It broke through the downside. Okay, so it's starting to look bearish again. We go into the Dow Jones US 30, which is the one that looks the most bearish of all. Okay, and that's what it is. It's right here. Okay, so that's the level that has been broken again, so it's becoming more bearish. Now everyone is seeing this, that it's broken. Okay, and that obviously reinforces the fact that it's looking bearish. Okay, so this was bullish, then ranging, so a bit of a banana shape. As I said a couple of weeks ago, this banana shape is bearish. Then big sell-off, that was China, messing the markets a little bit. Then it pulls back, and then off it goes from there. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy that, and I speak to you all very soon.